Hello. Welcome to a new Draw Sick Man Epic 2 Any % world record. We're approaching sub 10. We're really close. I'll show you my splits at the end of this, but I'm just gonna commentate over the run like I usually do. So now you can do that wall climb as a stick, and it actually feels so much faster. Then I figured out this wall climb where you wall climb for a little bit, switch Chun-Li Street Fighter, but I've never played the game, so hopefully she's accurate. You will not see her after chapter 3, so the whole, oh, this character got me the world record, yeah, it's like, no, they really didn't, not anymore. So chapter 2, this is one of my slower chapters, honestly. You switch to a stick because you need to do that. We're skipping the leaf because I've decided to just get rid of the leaf. You don't need it. Now they've changed the route where you break that rock instead. I don't know if it's faster because I ended up losing time on this. Or no, I saved time over my PB, which was a 10:46, 3 seconds faster than Skittles Cat Run, but I didn't submit that run because it sucked. Anyways, you know, normal level, fairly simple. Chapter 3, I don't know how, but I managed to just gold this one like crazy. Chapter 1 was golded. I think that's just because they changed how runs are timed now. Chapter 2 was like 1 second behind my gold. And going into this run, my sum of best was like 10:15. So the fact that I beat that by 2 seconds in the end is crazy. So you pick up the wire. Clip through this wall real quick. And usually right up here there's a tree where you would use a leaf pencil on it, make it grow, and then you can put the wire through. But we're doing that double tap wire glitch again, which you do later on in this level. Just to save just a little bit of time. Of course I mess up the wire, but basically you go through, and it's kind of lenient, like as you can see, like I went into the void and it still worked. Here I always struggle getting this wall climb like fast enough, but I actually got it. And you kind of do close, you go over. And then here, this was huge, I got the cutscene skip, the wall climb, the wires quickly. So at this point I think I was around 10-15 seconds faster than my previous world record, where I actually got the skip. And getting that means that this platform won't go up, so you can't soft lock yourself, and it's really safe. I was having trouble with this glitch, but I finally figured it out. Warming and back up, I had forgotten all the strats. And so here, like 10-15 second gold. The way I do splits in any percent is I actually end the time when I press continue, so that would be a split right there. So comparing my goals to other people, like when I show it, if I show my splits at the end, if I can figure that out, they might look really slow, but no. And obviously here, quick chapter 4, I actually golded this somehow. It was like really fast. I mean, I do have the chapter 4 replay % world record now. I somehow beat the previous one by like a second and almost a half. So chapter 5 here, this is the one that needs the most work. This is my call. We need to optimize this level more, or we need to figure out if we can skip that stupid long cutscene that plays. But here I've changed some stuff, like I do this. I don't know if it's faster, but it got me several different goals, which were a little bit faster. So I'm gonna say for now it's faster, because you'll see in a minute. I'm talking about this cutscene. I want to be able to figure out how to skip this stupid cutscene, because then sub 9 might be possible with that. I don't even know. Probably not, but see, now you don't even have to break any rocks. And I feel like just the snake follows you so much quicker when you do that. Quick wires here. I need to figure out what gets rid of your inputs when on like levers and blocks, because it's so annoying, and I could save like a few milliseconds over the entirety of the run, mostly in chapter 8. So I'm pretty sure I golded this level as well. I don't know by how much, but I did. And then chapter 6, as you can see, we have not switched back to Chun-Li at this point, and yeah, that's just because sticks were previously thought to be useless, and now they can apparently do some just faster wall climbs. You have to go in between the leaf pencil and water pencil there, sadly. Although picking up water pencil there wouldn't be that bad. It'll save you some time. I mean, it won't save time, but you know. So see, that's so much faster and more consistent, I feel like, than doing it with a like wide character like Chun-Li or any of the other characters I've played as. Now I found out while doing these runs that size of the weapon matters, unfortunately. So I had this tiny weapon I was trying to like kill enemies on the last level, and I just couldn't. Speaking of which, chapter 8 was horrible. But chapter 7 is where most of my runs would go from, they're alright, to being like 20 seconds behind. Because I suck at the glitch at the end. So here, go through. I kind of struggled here getting this clip for some reason. I don't know what it is, but whenever I take a long break from the game and come back, like everything seems easy at first, and then as I keep playing I get worse at it. So before this run I was practicing and I actually could get it consistently, but boom, I finally got that trick. You know, I was the one that like found it, and in the first run where I wanted to debut it, I couldn't even get it, and I had to do the switch to a bigger character to like up warp. But I finally got it. I mean, it wasn't first try, I guess, but you know, it was still fast. You know, I almost considered not submitting this run because we're so close to sub 10, and I just figured, why not go for it? But this one took me forever to get. So you do this little thing. I actually freaked out, thought I missed it, and was gonna... You can actually fall into the void if you don't like pull right soon enough. So that's always a scary part because you're kind of blind for a few seconds. Didn't activate the cutscene, so now you just get this silent, well, not quite silent, it's kind of like cave noises, you know. See, this is where my input just doesn't go through, it's stupid. And you can see it later on in this level where it's really bad. On one of the dynamite locks. I actually could have gotten probably a 10-10, but I really struggled right here with this wire. Like I knew that didn't reach. I was really shaky at this point. I don't know why that didn't connect. There we go. Get that. And then here's another time where I lost time because I just couldn't hit this for some reason. That's stupid. I lost a lot of time on that, unfortunately. And then you just go up here. We change the route, and I think it's just a little bit better for this. Then input doesn't go through for the dynamite again. For whatever reason, it just didn't let me do it here, so I couldn't do it. And then once again just ate the input. It's so stupid. I don't know why it happens, but it's annoying. I missed the wire, so I walked to the right a little bit. This chapter 8 is probably my worst level just because I'm always so shaky by the time I'm there. But anyway, now we're here in the middle. I played this extremely cautiously because I was on an alright run before this, like probably going for like a 1040 something. Just trying to use wires and I missed entirely. Or trying to use ice and I just wipe up. Now somehow that didn't freeze that guy. That happened in the run right before this and it killed the run. So I just decided to chill. Pun not intended. I'm sorry. But then luckily these guys died fairly fast. Usually, like in some of my runs I've been able to get all 5 of them just clumped together super close. But I was so scared of losing this run because I was so far ahead. I was like 33 seconds ahead of my PB, just 36 seconds ahead of Skittles Cat Run. And I was ahead. No, I wasn't ahead. You know, like my goals, I was even ahead of that. So I finished off this run with a sum of best of 10 minutes and 4 seconds. saving 11 seconds over just golds, because the only splits that weren't gold were the second level and this level, where I lost like 6 seconds or 7 seconds, something like that. Overall, I think I lost 8 to 9 seconds over the entire run, and if I had gotten that, well then I would have gotten a 10:04, which would have been kind of a bittersweet time. I would have rather just gotten the sub 10 there. There's plenty of room for improvement here, and it's kind of an insane run that I'm definitely proud of it. Anyways, I guess I should try to figure out how to show my splits at the end. I don't know. I'm gonna end the recording. Okay, so I figured out how to show my splits at the end of the video. On the left, because I timed both my golds and the compared to my PB at the same time. On the left are my golds, and then on the right is me comparing to my 1046 PB. And at the bottom you can see some of best as 1004. So it's really close, and there's like maybe one, no, it's really close, and I don't know how we're gonna do this. But we can probably get rid of 5 seconds, right? I mean, I managed to get rid of, I think I went from a 1044 some of best last night to a 1004 in just a span of like 12 hours plus the like 8 hours that I was asleep. So I mean, that's pretty good. This community is growing slowly. Like, we got some new runners, and maybe some people can do some glitch hunting or just optimizations, and I think that we can really do this. Come on, draw a segment, epic community, speedrunning community. We can do it. Woo.